Hello y'all, I'm Nancy of Nancy's Notions and welcome to my channel. I'm a part-time reseller of pre-loved items. I sell on eBay, Etsy, Mercari, and Poshmark. I hope you enjoy these videos. I'll show you what I bought, what I sold, and how much I sold it for. Thanks for watching. Welcome back y'all. Nancy from Nancy's Notions, and I've got another What Sold clip for you. It is Monday, January the 29th, and I have 4 sales today. 3 on eBay and 1 on Mercari. Okay for a Monday. Let's take a look. We'll start with our Mercari sale, which is this lot of, I think it's 6. Let me take them out. It's a lot of 7 of these little gold mesh ornaments. And there are 4 wreaths and then 3 that look like Christmas trees, and they all have these little burgundy bows on them. I got those in a auction lot. It was a huge box of Christmas stuff, and out of the things that I kept, I just divided by the number of items. So I paid about 50 cents for these, and they sold for $15. Christmas sales, y'all, all year long. Case in point, on eBay, I sold this little wooden, little handcrafted wooden Santa Claus. He's just kind of a country Santa. And I usually don't, this is not really my style. I'm not sure why I bought him. I guess he just appealed to me that day. I paid $5 for him, and I think I got him at the Samaritan Center. He does have a sticker on the bottom with a telephone number of the artist, and is painted on, you know, pretty much on both sides. He sold for $20 plus shipping. And then we have this Degas print of a ballerina, and it's just a smaller version of the actual painting. I paid $2 for this, also from the Samaritan Center, just not as long ago as the Santa. And it came in a frame, but if something is nicely matted, I will usually sell it without the frame. Just saves on shipping, easier to pack. If it has a really nice frame, a lot of times I will, it just kind of depends. This one was a mediocre frame, so I just decided to sell it without the frame. Again, I paid $2 for this, and it sold for $24. I think I sent out an offer because I originally had it listed for $30. So, and then I will put up a screenshot of this. This is an M&M's Star Wars collaboration. So it's M&M's World, Star Wars, and it's the Empire. So it's just the letter Empire Strikes Back. And I got 2 of these for $5 at a yard sale, I think back in July. So I listed a multi-quantity. So $2.50 for this blanket, and it sold for $12. That's all the sales that I've got going out today. Hope everybody else has had a great Monday, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Well, while I was listing some things, I got a couple more sales, so I thought I'd add them in here. This is a lot of game parts for a game called Probe. I think it's a word game. I don't really remember. Both of these things are things that I've had for a very long time. And I had all these pieces listed separately. So someone came in and they bought the cards, and then these holders, and then these are the little paper, they go inside the holders. So, and the total for those was $20.68, and I paid 60 cents for these altogether. And then the second thing is this Ray Dunn mug. I don't buy a lot of Ray Dunn just because it's, well, this is actually magenta, but just because it's kind of oversaturated. But when I bought this, I thought it was really cute, and it wasn't, I don't think it was far from Easter. I thought somebody would buy it. Well, it's taken 3 Easters. Someone finally bought it. I paid 99 cents for it, and it sold for $12. Both of these are plus shipping. See you next time. Welcome back, y'all. Nancy from Nancy's Notions, and I have another What Sold clip for you. It is Tuesday, January the 30th. One more day. Just one more day in January. And then we're on to a short month. So I have just 2 sales today, but they're both fairly decent. One on Etsy and one on Mercari. So no eBay sales today. Let's take a look. On Mercari, this one is, I guess this one is not really that decent of a sale, but I did make a little profit. Poppy Trail by Metlock's Daisy coffee pot. I paid $7 for this just a couple weeks ago at the Restore or Habitat for Humanity store, and it sold for $18 on Mercari, and they pay shipping, so I don't know what I was going to say. I lost my train of thought. And then on eBay, on Etsy, we sold this. This is a Fitz and Floyd, and they're kind of a more modern set. This is Oceana, and I got these at an estate sale. I think I paid $22 for this set, and it sold for $85 on Etsy. That will have free shipping, but I'll choose the manner that it ships. So I've forgotten where it's going, so it'll probably be anywhere from $7 to $10 to ship. So I'm surprised that these lasted as long as they did. They are in perfect condition. This one still has the spoon. They're really pretty. Not really my style, but they are really pretty. And it even has still the little card that came with it. This house that I bought these at, they also had a big soup tureen, but even on half price day, it was more than I was willing to pay, although it probably would have been equally good money. So that's all the sales that I have going out today. I'm gonna go ahead and get these packed up, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Welcome back, y'all. Nancy from Nancy's Notions, and I have another, not a what's old clip, I have a haul clip for you. Last weekend, I went to the Samaritan Center in Ottawa. It is Saturday, February the 3rd today, so whatever last weekend was. That's when I went. And I hadn't been there in a while, and I usually do pretty good. I've been a little discouraged by our Goodwills in my town. The prices have gone up a little bit, and the selection is just not there. I don't mind paying up for something if it's a good something, but I don't know, don't charge me $8.99 for a set of dishes where most of them were broken or chipped. So I went to the Samaritan Center and got quite a bit of stuff. Once I got it out here on the table, I didn't really realize how much I bought, but let's take a look. I usually forget to turn that one on, and then it's hard to see things. Okay, some of these, the toys came from their little toy store, and then some things came from the new side, and then some of it came from the old side. So it's all mixed together here. If I can tell which came from the new and which came from the old, I will note that. But we'll just start here in the front. I got this neat little blue glass, like a little cream pitcher, and it has a little Shirley Temple on there. It is a little faded, but I thought that it was really cute, and it was $2. It doesn't have any chips on it. Let me put it back down here. I mean, it's in really good shape. It's dirty, and maybe it won't look so faded once I get that layer of dirt off there. I don't know, but I thought it was really cute, so I picked that up. And then I got this little, it's a pottery dish, and it is marked on the back upside down, DTE. I don't know if that's someone's initials or maybe it's a studio name. But I thought it was really neat because here in the center, it's like, it's not lucite, it's whatever that, poly, I don't know. Anyway, it's got like cracked glass underneath it. and then just a clear poly over the top, and then purple around the edge. So I thought that was a really neat little trinket dish, or maybe a coaster for your coffee cup or something. And it was $3. And then they had a little Christmas section on the new side, just a single table. But I thought that these little plates were interesting. Just kind of, that you can't see that. The little postage stamp look and kind of the little vintage Christmas card or postage stamp. That one just says Merry Christmas. And then this one is Don't You Dare Look Until Christmas. And on the back, Luke Hart, made in Portugal. But this one still had a sticker on it, so I could see that they're Anthropology. And they were only $1 a piece, so I went ahead and picked those up. Just on the off chance. I didn't even look them up. I just picked them up. I also picked up this Pier 1 Christmas ornament. And it is a blown glass ornament with an angel, kind of in a teardrop shape. And then it's dated 2016 on the back. And then in its original box. And then it still has the little paperwork in there too. So I guess it's painted on it's reverse painted. It's like the ones that I got the other day. I picked up a couple at the Goodwill that were 20. Well, they might have, I think they were 2012. So, but I got that, and it was also $3. And then I found this cute little Otagiri cat mug. I actually have, can you see them from here? Oh, they're pigs. I have a little cream and sugar set that's Otagiri, kind of in the same style. And those are pigs. I was thinking if they were cats, then I might just add this to that and lot them together. But isn't she cute? Little chunky cat with her basket of flowers, maybe. But it was in good shape without any chips or cracks around the rim. And then, I don't know who Humphrey is, but he is the last of the big spenders. But I thought that this Basset Hound, and I mean, I guess if you really wanted to, you could take that off, but I'm just going to leave it on there. And he is a bank. He doesn't have his stopper, but you can tell he's vintage. Look at the little felt corners on there. And he was $2. And he's not chipped or cracked anywhere. He's in really good shape. And maybe someone has a Basset Hound named Humphrey. It sounds like an excellent name for a Basset Hound. And let's see. In their little linen section, I didn't really find anything there, but I did find this. I suppose it doesn't have a hook on it, but you could probably put it like on your dresser, or maybe a little side table, or you could hang it. Just kind of a little embroidered on satin flowers and butterflies, and it looks a little oriental, but not really. So, and it was pretty clean, and I think their linens are $1/4. So we'll say I paid $1/4 for that. And get up there. I got 2 Billy Graham books. These are really nice. I don't know if this is real leather or if it's faux. It's probably faux leather. But this one is Wisdom for Each Day, and then this one is Hope for Each Day, Words of Wisdom and Faith. And they were really clean. They have a built-in bookmarker. So I thought those would lot up good together. And I think their paperback books are 75 cents. And I think these would be considered paperback because they are bendy. And then on the discount side, they have one whole wall that's just all Christmas. It's like the length of the room. And at the very end, on the bottom, were these 2 lunch trays. And I looked around for some more, but I didn't find any. And I don't think that they're particularly old, although they are made in the USA. They're Arrowhead. Yeah, Arrowhead made in the USA, and they were $1 a piece. Make a little room. All right, these I also got on the discount side, and I think their plates are like 35 cents a piece. But I like these little bowls. They're nice and sunny. Spring is coming eventually. And these are, let's see, this is called Lemon Federalist Ironstone, made in Japan. And then it has kind of a little starburst pattern there, or maybe, no, that's not a starburst. It's the letters SR. So I'm not sure what that stands for. I also found saucers, but I didn't find any cups. And on the wall where they have their plates, it's like plates at the bottom and then bowls, and then there's like two shelves, or one shelf that has coffee cups and one shelf on top that has glassware. So I didn't find any cups to go with the saucers, so I just stuck with the bowls, but I thought they were a nice sunny color. Someone may want them for their spring table. And the same with these little plates. I just thought they were very spring, and they're just like a little dessert or a salad plate, maybe a bread plate. And these are Genuine Ironstone Harmony House and Emerald Isle, I think. And then it has some other information, but it is Emerald Isle is the pattern, and the number is 4252. And there are also 3 of those. So in their toy store, I got a Parcheesi game for $2, and they taped them all up. I opened it up before I started because usually I will just part out the games. So I opened it up, and yes, it does say it is complete. However, it has most of the original pieces, but then there's one green one and one yellow one. Where is it? Oh no, I can't have lost one already. Oh, there it is. And one yellow one. They're out of a wooden set, so they probably have a stockpile of parts, and then they just fill in. But I think I could still sell them as replacement pieces. I may just leave out those 2 wooden pieces, and if I find wooden ones later, I'll put them in that lot. So, and then the board is in pretty good shape too. So I really love the inside, the way it looks. I believe that this one is from 1959, but just look at that. It might be the 60s. The board is dated, oh no, I'm sorry, 69. The board is dated 1968. That makes more sense. So that may or may not have been a good buy, but played a lot of Parcheesi when I was a kid. All right, and then in their plush, or in their toy room, I always go through their plush. They always have the best plush there. I got this. There was a whole lot of Dalmatians, but this one was in the best shape, and he's pretty good size. He does have little spots, but I can usually get that off with a baby wipe. This is a tie from 1989. So it's not a Beanie Buddy, and it's probably before Beanie Babies. I don't remember when those came out. He does have some little beans in his feet, but he is a breed specific, and people like their dogs. So I was super excited about this. This is my favorite find. This is Opus from Bill and Opus. I think his name's Opus. I searched high and low on these plush shelves, hoping I would find a Build-A-Cat to go with this Opus, but I did not. But he's really cool, and he still has his original hang tag. And I think he's from 95. And it is Carlton Cards. And I don't know if Carlton Cards is even still in business, but I thought he was cool. And then I always find an Ernie when I go here. Every time. Every time there's an Ernie, never a Bert. But this one is a Learn to Dress Ernie, and all his zippers and buttons and snaps and ties work, buckles. So he is good. He does need a little cleanup, but a lot of times I just let them go like they are. Nostalgia. These vintage plush are nostalgia buys. People see them. I had this when I was a kid. My kids had this. This one is a Play School. And 1990. And then the last plush I got is a puppet. So, and he's one of those with the squeaky in his head. And I thought, oh, a squirrel. But is it a squirrel? Is it a brown skunk? He has a white stripe all the way down his back. He doesn't have a tag. Oh no, he does have a tag. Never mind. I think it just says made in Korea and all new materials. It doesn't have a brand. What does that say? Maybe Capital Trading Company? I don't know. It does say made in Korea, all new materials. Anyway, I'm a sucker for some poor little plush. But he's got both his eyes. Always check to make sure your plush have both their eyes. So, and a little squeaky. It's a little sad, but he's cool. And then this last thing is a mystery item. I think it might be a Chinese fan, but it was all taped up and I didn't have a way to open in the store. And I thought for 55 cents, let's see. So let's see. It's a little wooden fan. I'm not sure what kind of wood that is made out of, but look how intricately it is laser cut, I'm gonna guess, maybe, or stamped. What's that? Oh, it's just where it overlaps. So that's in very good shape. So what does this say here? Ooh. Roca something de Morita, and that looks like a little deer. And then what is that guy doing? Is he fishing? So I'm not sure. This will be kind of fun to look up, see if we can find anything. It doesn't have any markings on its box, so it's probably just a tourist piece. But the box is very, I hope I can get the tape off there. I might have to use a hairdryer to try to get the tape off, because I might have to use a hairdryer to try to get the tape off of there without tearing that paper, because I would like to save the box. It is a very nice box. So there we go, a 55-cent folding fan. And if it's not worth anything, I can certainly use it for my hot flashes. That's everything that I picked up at the Samaritan Center. I hope you enjoyed this haul, and I will put up comps on the screen as I find them for these items. If I don't find anything, I either usually just leave it blank, or I'll put up a note that says what I listed it for. So again, I hope you enjoyed this haul. I hope you're having a great weekend, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Welcome back, y'all. Nancy from Nancy's Notions. And I have another What Sold clip for you. It is Wednesday, January the 31st. We made it to the end of January. I have 4 sales today, 3 on eBay and 1 on Mercari. Let's take a look. Would be the one day that I've had lately where everything is breakable. I'm out of packing peanuts, so I'll have to use paper, which I'm not really good at, but we will make it. Let's see, on Mercari, I sold these 2 dessert plates. They're 7-inch plates, and the name is home styles, and they're just made in China. They probably are vintage. They look pretty 90s. Someone gave me this set of dishes, and because it was free, I listed them. These 2 plates sold for $7, and they do pay shipping on Mercari. And then on eBay, I sold these 2 just like little trinket dishes, and these are by the brand Tom's. And I've had these since June of 2022, so they've been here a minute. I bought these 2 little dishes, and I bought 2 little fragrance. They look like pine cones, and I think you put those little sticks in them, and you put like a fragrance in it, and then put the little reeds in there. Anyway, those sold almost immediately for like $38, and then these did not. So some of this stuff is good and some of it is not. I paid $1 for these, and they sold for $9 plus shipping. And then this hurricane lamp chimney, and it is hand painted, and then like a green ombre satin glass. A live auction that we used to go to, that auction company hasn't done any auctions in a long time, which is sad because they had really good auctions. But when things didn't sell at the end of the day, they would just chuck it in the dumpster, and they always told people, whoever was doing the checking, make sure it breaks. But I stepped out for some air and just had a gander in the dumpster, and this was in there and it wasn't broken. So from the trash. So $0 buy cost here. I don't even remember them running this, but it was in there. And it sold on offer for $27. I think I had it listed for $40 or something like that, but I've had it for a long time, so glad to see that go. And then our last sale is the little Universal Statuary Beagle from 2002, I think was the date. Yes, 2002. And I got him at the Goodwill not too long ago for $3, and I sent out an offer. He sold for $16.20. I originally had him listed for $18, so it's probably like, I don't know, what is that, 10% offer? All right, those are all the sales that I have today. I have one more sale, but they haven't paid yet, so I didn't bring it out. Hope everybody else is having a great week. We're on the way to Friday. For those of you who work a regular job like I do, I look forward to Fridays. Anyway, hope you're having a great week, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Welcome back, y'all. Nancy from Nancy's Notions, and I have another What Sold clip for you. It is Thursday, February the 1st. Happy February. I have 8 sales today, 1 on Etsy and 7 on eBay. Let's take a look. All right. We'll start with the Etsy sale since there's just one of those. It is a pair of, those are really kind of cumbersome to try to move around. It is a pair of candelabra, and you can hang them on the wall. They have holes there. And my husband dug these out of the brass bin at our local scrapyard. Don't forget about your scrapyard if you've got one close and they let you dig through stuff. He paid about $3 for these, and they sold for $53 with free shipping on Etsy. And then the rest are eBay sales. We sold the Ellen G. White Steps to Cross book, and it comes in its little box here. Paid $1 for that at an estate sale. I don't know, maybe a month or so ago, and it sold for $10. That was on offer. I think I had it listed for $15. And then we sold this La Bamba Chihuahua. He has maracas, and he sings La Bamba. He doesn't have any batteries in him. I don't ship with batteries, but uh, he's really cute. He'll sing the whole song, and he still has his tag. And I think this is maybe Walmart. Does it say? Oh, Walgreens. So, and I think he's from 2018. Yeah. So I got him at the same yard sale where I got all of the alabaster fruit. I did pay $5 for him, and I took an offer for 15. I think I had him listed for 20. He's just been here a while. That was way back, last summer, at the beginning of the season when I got him. So off you go, La Bamba Chihuahua. And then we just listed the Bumbleball. What did I say last video? If you see the Bumbleball and it's $1 or less, get it. The worst that can happen is it doesn't work, but most of the time they do. So I paid $1 for this, and it sold for $15. And then this Milton Bradley Daytona 500 board game, and it is still sealed. This is from 1990, and I paid $5 for it at the Goodwill maybe about 6 months ago or so, and it sold for $48. I had it listed for $60, mostly because at the time that I listed it, there weren't any other ones that was sealed, so I listed a little bit high. When it didn't sell through Christmas, I thought, someone sent me an offer for $48, and I took that. It was originally $10.99 at Rose's, and I think Rose's is like a little, I guess we used to call them 5 and dime, but I haven't seen a Rose's in years, so I don't know. They used to be here in the South. And then we sold this polystyrene cat mask, and it is original Venezia, hand painted, made in Italy, and there's another fancy name for them. I got this one and another mask, which looks like one of those. It has a long bird nose. I can't remember what you call those. But I got them on the last day of an estate sale. I paid $1.50. I think it was $3 for the two of them. Well, that makes sense. Math. Anyway, this sold for $24. Had it listed for $28. It was the day of offers. Had it listed for $28, and I got an offer for $24, so I took that. And then we sold, I had these pieces listed, the bowls as a multi-quantity, and then the plate by itself. These are Dansk Studio, and this pattern is called Compass. When I found these, it was just these 3 pieces, and I paid $1.20 for them. I think I got these at the Samaritan Center in Ottawa, and they just charge by the piece, 20 cents a piece or whatever it is. No, that's not right. Anyway, $1.20 for these, 40 cents a piece. And I had never seen this pattern. Usually when I see Dansk, it's like the dark blue, and it has the little white and brown edging on it. So I thought it was interesting enough to pick up for less than $2. I have had them for a little while. It might have maybe about a year. And I had them listed for $15 a piece. Emailed back and forth with a lady this morning who offered me $10 a piece, which I accepted. But I don't know, eBay's so weird when you're making offers. Like, she tried to make an offer on the 2 bowls together, but it only do 1, so she had to send an offer for each piece. Now I'm gonna have to refund her some shipping because she's paid like $30 in shipping for these. So anyway, that's okay. That it works. They sold. for $30. So, and then the last thing we sold, this was what I was waiting to get payment for last night. Let me move this stuff out of the way. This was a good sales day for me for a Thursday. So, how do I, there's floof on there. This enameled green pot is probably from the 70s, and it has the canning insert or the steam basket. I wasn't sure which. I paid $5 for it, which was, as it turns out, too much. I took a $10 offer just to move it out. It is, even though it's a small for a pot, it does take up a lot of shelf space. So I will probably, I think this was the one thing today that didn't sell through a promoted listing. So I might break even. Speaking of promoted listings, people talk about these on there. There's always a debate. Do you promote? Do you not? Do you do the suggested? Do you make up your own number? eBay, if you're going to promote, eBay requires you do at least 2%. And I have promoted at 3.2% for 2 years. I don't really like to change things. I mean, I will if I think that it will make a difference. But quite honestly, eBay works off consistency. So if you consistently list things, you will consistently sell things. If you consistently always have calculated shipping and pass on your discount, then you should leave it that way. This, in my opinion. If you always promote at a certain number, then you should always promote at a certain number. And that's just the way that's just my personal opinion on how it works. I know there are many theories on how the eBay algorithm picks your things to show people. There are millions of things to show people. And just in researching items, when I'm trying to find something and to see what a comparable, a comparable listing, a comparable amount to list my item at, you can search 5 different ways. I can use different combinations of keywords. I can use different keywords. I can use more keywords. I can use less keywords. Almost every time I change the search and hit the button, I get different results. So I think it all just comes down to what someone types into the search bar, and if they use a filter. And I think that most people probably just filter, because at the top of the page it has the little drop down where you can filter, lowest to highest plus shipping, or highest to lowest plus shipping, or recently listed. I can't remember what else is there, but most people will probably just use that drop down. The other filters are over here, hiding, not really hiding, but they're on the, on the side of the screen. If you're on a PC, if you're on a phone, then you have to tap 3 things to get to filters. So I think unless you're, you shop on eBay all the time and know all of the, where click here, click there, to find exactly what you're looking for, you're going to put in some general search terms, and you might sort from lowest to highest plus shipping to see, what's the cheapest I can get this thing. Or maybe you'll search highest to lowest to see how much does this thing cost, really. So I don't know. I just think a lot of it is by chance that someone finds my stuff. The lady that bought the this was in the last video, she bought the cast iron rooster doorstop. She found that with Google Photos. She had a photo of what she wanted to buy, searched Google Images and found my rooster. So there you go. All right. Thank you for letting me ramble on. Feel free to fast forward through that if you like. I hope everybody else is having a great week and that you're looking forward to a nice weekend. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, y'all. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I wanted to thank you for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I also wanted to let you know that I will be moving, after this video, I'll be moving my drop day to Friday instead of Thursday. I just don't have enough time to get it done early enough on Thursdays, so I'm going to move the day to Friday. So look out for that. If you're subscribed, you'll get a notification when I have a new video go up. Again, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.